Hi there, Tube. Musical Avid here. Los Angeles Airport with the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737. We're flying Southwest 1650 from LA over to Phoenix, Arizona. It's a pretty, well, it's meant to be Friday night operations. It's pretty lax. As in to say there's barely any air traffic controllers anywhere except for Phoenix and Albuquerque. So I don't have any scenery for Albuquerque, so I didn't want to go from there. I also have, I guess, a Vegas approach. But compared to a normal Friday night ops, it's pretty poor showing actually. Not much traffic at all. Just going to double check that I'm actually on time and not like a half hour early. Maybe it's meant to be in half an hour. Just double checking our calendar at USA. Hi there, Aaron. How are you doing? Yeah, that Gold Coast scenery is pretty cool. Albuquerque, end of summer flying. Let's have a look at our details. 24 is 12, 11, 10, so it should be now. Fair enough. Well, it looks like LA is not really interested. But we're interested in LA, so we'll have a chat to, I guess, LA Center is on. And get ourselves over to Phoenix. Southwest Airlines 1650 is our flight today. Looking at it, we'll have 123,000 pounds of stuff on board and 15,500 pounds of fuel. We'll use about 5,800 pounds of that stuff to fly for an hour to get to Phoenix. Someone landing on the 2-4s over there. With that, let's activate the ground services, request boarding, and start our airplane up. Not cold and dark today, so we'll look at our routing. Here we have the flight plan, DOTS 2, which is an RNAV departure, to Cheney, BLH, and then the Hydra 1, which is non-nav arrival. We are currently parked near Delta 7, so the north side of the field as far east as we can get. Runway 24 left is likely to be our departure runway, so it'll be an RNAV departure out to Fabra, NE, Natick, Hayek, PV, Holtz, DOTS, and then out via Cherney, CNEOI, Cheney. It's the opposite of Clee. What if Clee isn't? With that said, we'll start our dealings with the FMS. I'm also going to open up the rear door. Okay then. Up top, we want to turn on the IRSs. First we do a test on them. Done. Couple of other tests as well. Stall warning systems working. And the overspeeds. We're going up to 33,000 feet today. Rather warm here, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the APU. Hi, the menu. Good to see. Hi there. Yeah, I don't know about the FPS. It does what it does. It's not like I'm changing any settings yet. It's like, hey, the FPS is awesome. And the next day, hey, the FPS is crap. What have you done to it? Literally nothing. I flew a different type of aeroplane, that's what I did to it. Anyway, PMDG 737 is pretty good for FPS. Probably the worst one will be the 748 in the PMDG stock. The 717 is not too good either. Christmas tree test, as I like to call it. They seem to be fine. Alrighty, so we'll have a chat to Los Angeles on 25.8. Before we do that, we might as well start up our pre-flight on the CDU here. Okay, then the routes. We're going from KLAX, going to KPHX. There's not much in the route today. It is essentially C and ERY. To BLR.
Delta 20, correction, Southwest 3481. Descend via Lucky 1 arrival altimeter 2983.
And it's activated. Don't need to talk to them yet.
Copy, altimeter descending via Lucky 1.
Okay, the flight number is SWA for Southwest 1650. If your configuration warning is still coming on while you're airborne, which is that sound, that means your passengers dying from lack of oxygen, because your packs haven't been set up. In the air, you'll need to have them set up like that, but for engine start, you need it set up like that. So at some point, you need to change that configuration. Unless you've done a tail strike, in which case, land. Because if you do a tail strike, it breaks something in the back of the aeroplane and you won't be able to pressurize the cabin. So when you're at 35,000 feet, you won't be able to breathe. That sound will happen anytime that this gauge shows anything in that yellow zone. And when you hit that red zone, that's when the little mask will fall out of the ceiling and people will start to breathe oxygen out of an oxygen mask. So yeah, if you're in the sky and you hear that sound, it means that your pressurization system is either not set or otherwise not pressurizing the aircraft because of damage or a door open or something like that. Alrighty, so today we have a airplane which is 123.8 zero fuel weight there. Taking a look at our reserves, we have FAR 3.8 plus the alternate, which is 2.3, 8, 9, 10, 11, so 4, 5, 6. 6.1. Cost index today is going to be 30 like normal. And a flight level 330 because we don't have very far to go. Let's look at our cruise winds as we can. It's going to be 2 at 23, yeah. And the temperature up there is a minus 38. 18,000 is correct. Still outside temperature, we'll take 55 for the moment. And a takeoff, flaps 5, center of gravity maximum is 23.9. All of that set means that we are ready to get ourselves a clearance. We have a Los Angeles ground now. I'm glad we waited for it. And an ATIS 133.8.
With no clear airport information box for 5 on this 0253 information tell
Someone broke that pretty bad.
Visibility 10. 1,700 known. Temperature 22. 2.17. Altimeter 2979. Progress runways 24 right and 25 left. For vector the visual approach will be provided. Simultaneous visual approaches to all are in progress. Parallel approaches in progress between Los Angeles and Portland West. For vector the visual will be provided. There's in Los Angeles International Airport Avis Information Echo. 23530. 1250 at 9.
Coming up as an echo. Los Angeles ground, Southwest 1650, requesting clearance to Phoenix.
Aircraft calling, what's your call sign?
Southwest 1650.
Southwest 1650, you're clear to the Phoenix Skyharbour International Airport. South departure is the retransition, been filed. On V6, maintain 5,000, departure frequency 124.5, walk 7151.
Clear this filed, initial climb 5000, squawk code 7151, Southwest 1650.
Southwest 1650, repack is correct, expect runway 24 left for departure, advisor ready for taxi.
Tiff left, and we'll go Southwest 1650.
United 5411, ready for taxi.
And a 5411, runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie 6, Bravo.
Cool, so I have the
Charlie 6 Bravo,
System set.
25 left for United 5411.
$5,000 is the initial. And we're on runway 24 left. And there's the filed departure there. Dots 2. Canary. Ah, that's what it's trying to say. It's canary. I get it. Alright, so V speeds 137, 138, and 143 for the V2. 143 is set. Hi there, Skinny Whippy. How you doing? Yeah, I have some issues with my rudder pedals as well. It's been annoying. I go through FSUI PC so I can ignore certain accesses.
Los Angeles ground, Clipper 4 on, ready to copy IFR clearance to Houston.
Aircraft going standby. Break United 5411, squawk 7164.
7164, United 5411, sorry about that.
Yeah, just going to drop them for a second, so I have to listen to it. Takeoff is set. I'm going to put in the arrival because it's a pretty short flight today, it's only an hour. The arrival will be the Hydra 1. There it is. Out of Blythe. That's a good question. Which runway are we using in Phoenix? Meta, KPHX. Doesn't tell us anything. Alright. Looks like they might be using runways that point west. 25s. Okay, that's all set in. Let's have a look at our takeoff flows. Yeah, departure flows, sorry. Okay, APU is in and we'll turn it on the bus. APU's on the packs and packs are in for the air conditioning. Your dampener is on. $33,150 set. And I'll just run the last final check.
Flight slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Sink rate. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up. Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps. Too low. Terrain. Flight slow. Bank angle. Bank angle. Minimums. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Too low. Terrain.
That's the full test. Pretty well ready to run once we get our passengers on board. Pacific Link next Sunday. Possibly not, because I'll probably be at work. But we'll see. Just doing the general search for Pacific Link in Vatsim. Don't need to. Radio. Let's grab that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking from the flight deck. My name is Trent, and joining me on the flight deck is YouTube. We'll be taking over to Phoenix, Arizona today as part of Flight West 1650. Southwest 1650 on board our Boeing 737-800. Captain Cool will be coming to the airplane to ensure that you are ready for our departure and to give you a little bit of message about the safety features on the airplane. We do thank you for flying with us on Southwest Airlines. We do hope you enjoy the flights. Flight time today is just about 1 hour. We'll be on the way shortly, so I do ask that you take your seats as soon as you can and ensure that seatbelt is fastened in preparation for takeoff. Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for departure. Okay, we're pretty much ready apart from the doors.
Alright, clear to Shanghai via the Lady J4. Corez transitions then as filed, initially 5,000 feet. First was on 124.5, was squawk 7007, Fuller 1936 heading.
Fuller 1936, heavy, read back to aircraft, expect runway 25 left for departure, advise ready to taxi.
Push start our discussion, call you for taxi. We'll expect 25 left for departure 1937.
LA ground, Clear 41 Heavy, ready for push and start.
Clear 41 Heavy, push and start approved onto taxiway Charlie, face west.
Push and start approved, taxi by Charlie when you're ready, Clipper 41.
Yep, just a random prop. Might be my actual mobile phone, might be a mouse. Sometimes it's a remote control. Depends what colour it should be.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
Yeah, the ground, we are also ready. It's going to push us into Delta 7, I think. No, straight into Delta, so we'll be pushing out into there and facing, hopefully the right direction. No idea. Chat to the ground. LA ground, southwest 1650 to push back. We'll need to push back into Delta.
Southwest 1650, are you able to push onto Delta 7?
Not facing the right direction.
Southwest 1650, push and start, guys ready to taxi.
Roadside approved and advised for taxi, southwest 1650.
Locking gear.
No, it's not connected to my sim. I wish it was. That'd be hilarious. But if you cup the my actual headset mic a little bit, it does change the sound that you guys get on YouTube.
Departure check completed. Bypass bin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Cabin crew, armed doors, cross check. Okay, we are in the push. Pack's coming off. All the lights are ready. And we can start an engine. We'll start with the right hand side. Right side number 2. And 2 is rising, looking for 20. There it is, 20% set, idle. Number 2 set idle. Okay, that's a good start on number 2. We'll take up number 1. And 2's rising. Yeah, this is FSDT Center. There we go, number 1 set to idle. How do I get the safety video in my sim? Just have a collection of audio files that I play randomly. When I decide I want to play it, I just hit the play button on my media player, and off it goes.
Charlie ground, the upper 41 rat heavy, ready to taxi IFR.
Upper 41 heavy, swap with Charlie.
Say in ground and kind of story.
Slipper 41 heavy, squawk mode Charlie.
Stand by.
It is on the Air Services website. I'll get you the search link. Alright, wants us to squawk Charlie. Alright, here we have Google. We've done a search for Air Services charts. Aeronautical information package. You open that up, go to the bottom and say you agree that you're not going to sell these charts. You click on, not ARP charts, you click on, which one is it? Departure and approach procedures. And then aerodrome and procedure charts, and there you go. Let's look for Melbourne. MMM, there's Melbourne, the big one. Aerodrome chart page, done. And that's how you find charts in Australia.
Slipper 41 heavy, ready taxi.
And 40 ready back.
Slipper 41 heavy.
Okay, let's
Are
deploy
you ready to
flaps.
taxi?
Flaps 3, flaps 5, sorry.
Yes, sir, we are ready to taxi.
Slipper 41 heavy, runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie 6, Bravo.
Taxi to 25 right by Charlie 6 and Bravo, Slipper 41.
Train set, continuous ignition. Let's get these boys on. And we'll switch over to generator 1. TR1 is set.
Sunrise Crown, good evening, American E99, requesting clearance to Phoenix.
And with that we can shut down the APU.
American E99, you're clear to the Phoenix Skyharbour
Right,
International Airport.
I'm in the 800.
Stop to departure, summary transition, minutes south. Climb V6 at maintain 5,000. Departure frequency 124.5, squawk 7065.
Okay, before takeoff checks. Flaps 5 for departure. Stabilizer trim and cabin report. Just waiting on those. Stabilizer trim will be.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brakes are set, thanks.
Solid ground, American E99.
Stabilizer trim 4.73. Set.
Unlocking gear.
Okay, that's before takeoff part of the cabin report. We're just waiting for them.
American D9, I did not hear you read back. Mind doing it again?
Ah, the Grant, how you doing?
Turkish 1846 due to the Phoenix Skyharbour International Airport. Stops to departure, summary transition, then is south. On V6 at maintain 5,000. departure frequency 124.5, Mach 7144.
There's our 737-800. Nice airplane.
Holy
Like
ground, right, 899 radio check.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Cover the ground, you click disconnect. Have a good one. Give the cabin crew a touch of time there. And the clock goes on for the taxi. Just waiting for the truck to clear and then we'll irradiate down that way. Ground Southwest 1650, ready for taxi, information Delta. Sorry, Echo.
Southwest 1650, runway 24 left, taxi via Delta 7.
Delta 7, runway 24 left, Southwest 1650. Okay, we are ready to move. I'm going to radiate downstream with our radar test.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
That's working well. Before takeoff checks, apart from the control check. Control checks are complete.
Holy ground,
Looking good to
American
me.
899.
American 899.
Lights in. All those lights are set and we'll seek the crew. Cabin crew, please be seated for takeoff. Let's go. Parking brake released.
Potential aircraft information Echo is current. Wind 260 at Niner, altimeter 2981.
We can go that way. There's 24 left there. Echo 7. Nah, there one else over there on the Delta. Delta 7. And here we are. There's the massive taxi all the way to the runway. Brakes are set, cabin is seated. We are ready to move. Southwest 1650 ready. 129.
Southwest 1650, contact Los Angeles Tower 120.95.
12095, Southwest 1650. Air departures was 125.8. Los Angeles Tower, Southwest 1650, ready at runway 24 left.
Korea 214, fly, maintain 5,000, fly present heading.
5,000.
Airline to the heading.
Alright.
Korea 214 heavy, contact departure 124.5 today. Departure, into 5 today.
Chance of me 124.5.
Southwest 1650, LA Tower, runway 24 left, let's take off.
24 left, clear for takeoff by the RNAV. Southwest 1650. V's are set, and we are ready to move in. Lights on. Alrighty then, let's move. Clock is running. Power coming up 50. Power stable. Take a thrust set.
Tango Whiskey Bravo 2019 LA Tower, runway 25.
Speed low.
Clear to land. Clear to land.
80 knots. Thrust hold.
V1. V1 take. V2.
Positive rate, gear up.
Southwest 1650 contact departure. Relay.
Over departure, Southwest 1650.
The first corner 12 for heavy maintained. Only heading major pops on us.
Climb thrust set.
Aircraft only available. Again, Fredwood 936. Approach square 1.
Flaps 1.
Maintain 5000. Maintain heading 2000.
Speed check, flap 1.
Air 214, turn right heading 040.
And flaps up. Check flaps up.
040, land.
Departure, Southwest 1650.
So 1650, starting departure radar contact, maintain 13,000.
13,000, Southwest 1650. 13,000 is set.
Just want to confirm I can expect runway 15 at Burbank.
Sierra Hotel, yes sir, report space to final 15 at Burbank.
Okay, 10 Hotel. SoCal emergency 990, third call, vPilot now busy for arrival into Santa Ana.
Auto pilot on.
Target 2490.
Left set.
Cleared R9 to zero right approach.
And using code R9 to the right approach, medicine 490.
So approach to Harbour 78 kilo in case waiting for a clearance.
All aircraft stand by and briefing.
After takeoff, engine bleeds are on, packs are auto, landing gear up and off, flaps no lights. Showing good pressurization coming up.
Charlie Golf Lima with the X-ray radar contact, maintain 10,000.
Number 992, Charlie Golf, waiting for 52, runway 21.
There's 10,000. Pretty much above the clouds, so we're going to go and turn off that sequence zone.
Approach American 581, ready to go, choose the track.
American 581, 196, right, over takeoff.
Copy 6 Frederick, 581.
So calculation 2490, right at the line. American 2490, right at the line.
Those are right clear land. Just requesting a base clearance. That was 936.
John Wayne
That's the
approach.
run.
Buddy 2020 at the GA parking. Push IFR clear to Phoenix as filed. Sorry, KPHX as filed. Ready to copy.
Alright, sir, it's going to be a little while. I have to re-rig you. Expect the PDC in about 10 minutes.
Alright, we'll put that in there. Buddy,
Southwest 680.
SoCal, Cessna 10 Hotel on final for runway 15 permit.
Standard 214, ready tonight. SoCal approach 128.5. Zero approach 110.5, thanks, I'll take it. Number 10 Hotel, runway 15 permit. Yep.
Clear to land runway 1510.
Number 936, SoCal approach 128.5.
128.5, runway 936.
November 915, that's cancel Alpha. November 915, I for cancellation received. Are you going to fly home? Yeah, we'll take 5 hole, I think we're 5. Or 815. Roger, main, stay clear of 105 level airspace, report for a left base for runway 08 Sterling. Okay, we'll stay clear of the Bravo for a left base for 08 Sterling.
Approach Southwest 8239, passing 14,000.
November 815, traffic is order 2, person 10 to 11 o'clock, 0 miles, heavy 747 at 5,000.
Hello, Wild Out Tipping. How are you?
Course give you forward, maybe either 2,000 or 5,000, maybe EJ. Or 1936 heavy, so gonna pursue that or contact on the table 2,000. Continue up to 1350,000. Another 2263 over you calling.
Approach Southwest 8239, passing 12,000.
So that's 8239, SoCal approach, got 90 clear approach, over Delta 203.
For approach, number 29.3 Southwest 8239.
Did I miss anyone? Version 69, runway 20 right, taxi via Alpha Lima, close for runway 20 left of Lima.
You're at the Alpha. SoCal approach 10-4, 3332 on the top here.
We got a 2263 SoCal approach, descend via Ironman 2 arrival, expect visual runway for that approach.
Southwest 2420, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45. Albuquerque Center 128.45, Southwest 2420. American 425 is set at 5, discretion maintained for level 200.
School descend our discretion down to 200, American 425.
SoCal, Southwest 1650, 13,000 feet.
So the 1650 Los Angeles Center, climb maintained for level 330.
Oh, flight level 330, Southwest 1650. Okay, we're finally on our final climb segment. Everything is squared away up in the overhead. Pressurization showing about 2,500 feet.
Center, hello, November 7840, Pop, 9,000 approaching Apples, request the full DME arch approach for the ILS 17 at Victorville.
Number 7840, Papa, Los Angeles Center, stand by. Southwest 727, contact SoCal approach 124.5, good day.
124.5, traffic 737.
Sorry, good evening. Heavy Williams after 9,000 square feet.
Last aircraft that called Sagan.
Rails over, 1936, heavy cat, and we're about 10,000, we're available, or sorry, 13,000, maybe
For 1936, Los Angeles Center, climb maintained for level 320.
continue on up to level 320. Los Angeles Center, Alaska 562, coming through 1,000 to 17,000.
Alaska 562, Los Angeles Center, climb maintained for level 380.
That's a flight level time. And cross-checked.
Number 7840, Papa, at Apple cleared, URDME runway 17 approach.
Clear URDME 17, 7840, Papa.
Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm thinking about going out tonight to see the lights down in Melbourne. They have a light festival called Light Night, starting at about 6 p.m. and going through to about 2 a.m. With any luck, I'll be back in time to have a tiny itty-bitty sleep and breakfast before we hit 9 live.
25 cross Caddy out of
A bit more sleep, get up quite late in the afternoon and fly the UK
Well,
live
Cross
event.
County, I maintain 1,2000, American 425.
They're also doing a part of the UK live event dedicated to the new voice client, and I have requested to be on the beta. Haven't got my software yet, so I'm worried that they might have got me or lost it to spam. But I think that we'll be able to get onto that and
Hollywood 1 arrival.
download the software and have a listen to how the new voice class is going to work. Perhaps even go into a seat test.
Please, sir, good evening, American 899, altitude 7,000, so it's plane 130,
American 899 Los Angeles Center, climb maintain level 330.
Maintain tail 360, American 899.
For 1631 radar service, submitted frequency change approved. Good day.
Los Angeles Square out, River 41 heavy, we're going to try this again. I need another squawk code.
Clipper 41, stay airport or stay position?
Right, let's get our stuff ready for
I'm at LA.
our arrival. I reckon it's going to be 125.
Ground 1,
Well, the westbound numbers anyway, so 25 left and 26 are likely.
That is 5411 cross Skull and maintain level 250.
Amanda's also interested in the new voice codec on Sunday. I'm hoping to live stream my experience with that. And I will have an issue with the fact that it's like 11 PM at night and I have to get up at 4 AM the next morning.
That is
But
5411 LA Center.
In the event we can basically sleep through the day.
That is 5411 LA Center.
Sleep through the day, get up
Go ahead,
10 PM.
Sorry about that.
Get the live new voice codec plugged in and just go straight to work, come back and do do Milk Run Monday. So it'll be a massive Monday starting at 11 PM the night before, all the way through, a little bit of nap, about 3 hours of sleep till 4 AM, get up, go to work, come back, do Milk Run Monday and then go back to bed. So that'll be Monday for me.
Southwest 1133, contact SoCal, approach 128.5, good day.
Timing works out. I'm not sure that the body does. So,
784 South.
if I fall asleep on Milk Run Monday's live stream, then you know what happened.
Generate 778.0 pop.
American 425, contact Las Vegas, approach 135.0, good day.
135.0, American 425, we'll see you.
Hello, good evening, Southwest 2423, file for 340.
So I was supposed to be looking at some charts. I'm expecting we'll be landing on runway 25, 26, possibly 26, possibly 25, whatever that one is over there.
American 2289, Los Angeles Center, hello.
Let's go to see what gate that we're after. Delta 6. Alrighty. Get a gate map for Phoenix.
Southwest 2409, cross Skull Land, maintain for level 250.
Cross Skull Land, maintain for level 250. Southwest 2409.
Net at 5411, contact Albuquerque for
126.45.
126.45, have a great night.
Again, 25 left. Is that the number? Yes it is, 25 left. So we'll assume 25 left for now.
American 425, contact Vegas approach 135.0.
Elevation is 1126. length of runway is 7800.
So we're 7840 Papa, wind 16017, that's 26, runway 17, clear to land.
That's armed.
317, clear land, 74, here, Papa.
Hey, runway 25 left, we have an inbound course of 258. It's been ages since I've flown to Phoenix.
LA Center, Tower 3258, will be 1 pound.
Minimums is 1326, and that's Barrow.
Total 3258, LA Center, climb, maintain level 330.
Oh, 330, so that's
I will go to 330.
yeah, 13.
And that was for Skyler 3258, climb, maintain level 330.
Alright, 330, Tower 3258.
American 2289, clear direct Hollywood, resume the Hollywood 1 arrival.
26 is set. And frequency is 11075. And just in case
And
we get the other
Southwest
runway,
2313, flight level 300.
26, that frequency is 11175.
Southwest 2313, LA Center, hello.
Down the run.
LA Center, American 60.
Both over.
American 7650, holding level 240.
American
Oh, DJ
650,
Sean, how you doing?
Hollywood 1 arrival.
Phoenix, Arizona. I don't think I've flown into Phoenix
Hollywood
on
on
Vatsim for half a decade. So, interesting to see. I do have the Flightbeam scenery for it, so should be fun.
Max 650, contact SoCal Coast, 12485.
We'll call 124.5 from the
That's us right there. Still a fair way to get out to Upgrade Center. Oh, the DJ Sean, what's on the lanyard? I got this
2313,
lanyard
reduce
at
speed
the
of Mach
Flight Sim
point.
Expo, and on the
Disregard.
lanyard it says, you can see it
Total
there,
2409, contact
Vatsim with the big
Albuquerque
Vatsim logo.
Center,
Trent Hopkinson,
126.45.
local team, local events team, ATC C1 controller, Vatpack division. And on the reverse side we have Oz Flight Sim, Trent
Express 004, contact
Hopkinson,
Albuquerque Center,
visitor exhibit.
128.45.
So that was from last year's Flight Sim, Oz Flight Sim over in Wollongong, Illawarra Airport, in the hangar at Haas. That was fun. Vatpack's going to be this, well, Vatsim, sorry, not Vatpack. Vatsim Pacific Division is going to be displaying again next year. It's the week after World Flight. So after World Flight finishes, the weekend after that, at Wollongong Airfield, Vatsim will be with a bunch of Flight Sim nerds in the Haas hangar at Wollongong Airport. And if you happen to volunteer and show up and spend the entire weekend there, you too will be able to get yourself a little lanyard. The lanyard itself has the Vatsim logo printed out around it, so I'm not sure if Callum is, actually he did, he had like something along the line of 200 of things printed up, and he only gave out about 30 of them. So.
514 Delta Victor, squawk 7362.
7360 is time for Delta Victor.
For 1936 radar service from main frequency change approved. Good day.
14 conflict to jet one, Florida 1936,
So yeah, American 2289 descend at 5 discretion, maintain level 240.
Hi there, TWJ. I do have an air traffic control rating. I haven't used it for a year.
Southwest 2313, same Mach number.
Need to get back into it again, but
Mach 0.76 for
one of these days.
Southwest 2313.
Southwest 2313, can you reduce to Mach
It's
0.73?
warming up in my house suddenly. The sun
yeah, we
has
can
finally
reduce
risen
Mach
and the clouds have
0.73.
cleared out. Good weather here in Melbourne. About 16 degrees Celsius outside. Inside it's hit just about 20.
Passing 12.3 for flight level 1 enters.
White shirts day.
Southwest 8203, may I get clearance from Las Vegas and San Diego, please?
Sit that underneath my headset.
Frequency change for American 552, sorry about that.
R514 to Below Victor, radar contact over Grand Canyon. Just make a right circling approach for runway 21, wind 25010, gust 16, altimeter 3016.
Okay, just before you heat up, we were starting a left downwind for 21, is that alright?
Yeah, that's alright.
Yeah, that's alright.
It's about 1100, isn't it?
Center evening Southwest 676, 16,000 for 190.
Southwest 696, LA climb, maintain level 290.
290, flight Southwest 676.
Version 69, Los Angeles Center, climb, maintain level 240.
Not that.
American
calculator
2289, same Mach number.
0.70.
The Salton Sea. Yes, it is. If you know anything about
American
the
2289, maintain Mach
Salton Sea, essentially there
0.74.
was a water project related to the Colorado River, and they were building dams and stuff in the Colorado River.
We'll let you know when they're happening.
And they accidentally directed some of the water into this massive depression in the ground here. It wasn't intended to happen. It's an
American
accident.
581, LA climb,
And
maintain
they
level
accidentally filled up a
250.
massive valley with water.
250 American
And it's still there.
LA Center, good evening, American 7, hello.
American 711, Los Angeles Center, stay position.
Ground CC, American 7, hello.
American 711, Los Angeles Center, hello. Over 514 Delta Victor, wind 25010, gust 16 from 821, clear to land.
Clear land 2154 Delta Victor.
Okay, let's check the bottom altitude. I believe it is 7,000 on this.
Virgin 69, clear direct, FLAi, resume the Holland 4 arrival.
250 at Skull.
Virgin 69, clear direct, FLAi, navigation.
Yeah, I heard you the first time. You can't really go direct. Direct flight. You are.
Okay, disregard. What, 8 kilo 3 Dragon, high check. 5x5. Southwest 2423, request slower.
Santa, that's 1450, 10,000 for 12,000.
Southwest 2423, descend at pilot discretion, maintain level 240. PD to 240, Southwest 2423.
Tower 224, checking in with 2, yeah. Eastern Yak level 340.
Yeah, let's have a Southwest 1650 requesting descent across Skull at 25.
Southwest 1650, cross FLAi out of maintain level 250.
Cross Skull, maintain 250, Southwest 1650.
Santa, Alaska 1450, flight level 120.
Alaska 1450, climb to 350.
350, that's a 1450.
American 711, descend at pilot discretion, maintain level 200.
I think we'll just descend a little early. Yeah, we'll go now.
LA Center, 2389 today.
LAX Center, that was looking for you. Copy up.
Oscar 1450, affirmative, break. American 289, descend via
this one out here.
1 arrival, resume normal speed.
And it's 127.57.
Lieutenant 189, over light at. Okay, American 2289, descend via Hollywood 1 around Ontario, altimeter 2980, resume normal speed.
Phoenix Skyharbour Airport Haven Information Bravo 00510.
Alaska 562, radar service check in, frequency change approved.
Availability 10. Few clouds at 9,000. Few clouds at 18,000. Few clouds at 25,000. Temperature 39er. 2.13. Altimeter 2972. Simultaneous approach is in use.
189 Los Angeles Center, squawk 733337333.
Arrivals from south, expected to approach runway 25. Depart runway 25 right.
South 2313, you're going to have discretion, maintain the level 240.
Activity in the vicinity of airports.
Descend our discretion, maintain 240 for Southwest 2313.
You have information blocked.
American 581, say airspeed.
Information Bravo. The temperature is a whopping 39 degrees Celsius, which is 102 Fahrenheit. OMG.
American 581, say airspeed.
Altimeter 2972.
American 581, LA Center.
Alpha 324, requesting descent and requesting acknowledgement. We're at level 340. That was in information.
Southwest 4354, LA Center, Roger. Southwest 618, LA Center. Southwest 618, Roger. 618 LA Center, hello.
Hello, man, how you doing? Underneath that, flight level 340.
American 581 has indicated airspeed around 335. Okay, American 581, reduce speed to 250 knots.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the captain speaking.
250 knots indicated American 581.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the captain speaking from the flight deck. We're going to descend into Phoenix at this stage, and we're anticipating arriving there in about 30 minutes from now. Thanks for flying with us on Southwest 1650 service to Phoenix Skyharbour. Looking at the weather down there at Skyharbour, we have a temperature of 102 degrees Fahrenheit. Not much cloud around and basically no wind. We'll be approaching the airfield coming into runway 25, so that'll put us to the west of, to the east of the field before we make our way back west. Chemical will be coming through the aeroplane to ensure that everything is ready for the arrival. We do hope you have enjoyed the flight with us and have a very pleasant onward journey from Phoenix Skyharbour. Cabin crew, please be with the aircraft for the arrival.
717. Southwest 1650, contact Albuquerque Center 126.45.
126.45, Southwest 1650. $645? It is.
South 2423, request load.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 1650, descending across the scroll at flight level 250.
Southwest 1650, Albuquerque Center, good evening. Descend via the high arrival, Phoenix landing west, altimeter 2972.
South by the hard run arrival, landing west, altimeter 2972, Southwest 1650. 7,000.
Albuquerque Center, American 581, flight level 250, 250 knots indicated.
Last aircraft flight take it, please. Last aircraft checking in was that American 581.
Yeah, American 581, flight level 250, we were told to maintain 250 knots indicated, but we're getting down to it. We're about 265 right now.
American 581, Albuquerque Center, roger. Descend via the Hyder 1 arrival, Phoenix landing west, altimeter 2972.
Descend via the Hyder 1, Phoenix landing west, altimeter 2972, American 581.
Span 2, the Grant County Air 12 o'clock, 16 miles, as you have it inside.
We'll report the airport site, wingspan 2.
River 1 Charlie Tango, contact out Los Angeles Center 12518 connect.
25-8 Los Angeles, have a good night. I'm Charlie Tango.
Wingspan 2 has Silver City, Grant County in play.
Wingspan 2, roger. Cleared visual approach Grant County Airport. No traffic reserved between you and the field. Change to advisory frequency is approved. Report IFR cancellation in the air or on the ground on this frequency.
Wingspan 2, cancel IFR at this time, and change please.
Wingspan 2, IFR cancellation received. Walk VFR, frequency change approved, connect.
So walk VFR, frequency change approved, Wingspan 2, connect.
Over this interface, and that'll fire heavy with you, one of the big here.
Southwest 2290, contact Los Angeles Center 125.8, connect.
Contact Los Angeles Center 125.8, West 2290.
FedEx 905 Albuquerque Center, good evening.
$20,000. Set what time's it?
Albuquerque Center, American 581, could you please confirm whether we're still under the speed restriction of 250 knots? Thank you.
American 581 affirmative. Maintain 250 knots for now. You got traffic ahead in 11 miles.
All right, 250 it is.
Aircraft flies the line ticket.
Good evening, we're on level.
Emergency 9 Albuquerque Center, good evening. Descend via direction. Cross east at maintain 14,000, this means officer 2972.
Yeah, seatbelt signs are in, and looking at about 12,000 feet when we set the cabin. So the descent checklist. Okay, pressurization altitude is set. Recall checked, and it is clear. Water bank is set. Landing data VRAC. Okay, we'll be taking flaps 40 by the looks of it, 136, so it'll be an approach speed of 141. Approach briefing is essentially completed, we just don't have the runway itself, left or right. So the either runway 25 left or runway 26. At this stage we're running off runway 25 left as the preferred, 26 is less preferred. If we do land on runway 25 left, it'll be vacating by probably Gulf 2, so no point we'll vacating Gulf 3 apart from...
Good evening, American 2, climbing through.
Gulf 2 off to Foxtrot 4, actually off Foxtrot 3, Echo 3,
maintain level 380.
and we we are parking in the
I'm
South
in
Terminal.
the here.
Charlie's 6? Charlie 6 or Delta 6? Delta 6. D6 is that one there, it's the first site. So taxi along probably via Echo or Delta, and in via Delta 11 onto the left hand side. Delta 6 is the one closest to the funnel heads, so that's good. Given that briefing, let's look at the missed approach as well, just in case we need it. The missed approach procedure is climbing up to 3,000 feet, then left turn that. So 3,000 feet straight ahead, and then continue up to 5,000 feet, down to Pop Key. To follow that Pop Key. Okay, we're through a transition. We've got 2972 set, 17,000. I'm going to pop in the runway into our arrival. 25 left set, and there's the Zolo transition. Radar vectors, leaving a limo at 7,000.
Up to 1650, Phoenix approach 124.1, good night.
Call one's probably going to be us. Approach 124.1. 1650, so 24.1. Approach southwest 1650, descending via the arrival and passing 16,500.
The 1650 Phoenix approach, good evening. Visual approach runway 25 left, Phoenix altimeter 297.
25 left and copy altimeter 1650. Okay, 25 left is confirmed. You set a visual approach. Already got all the ILS stuff set up anyway, no reason to leave it. And we have the hugs display ready. Everything is briefed. Getting pretty close in. And hi there, Jetstream. Yeah, we're just about descending. We're already in the altitudes. 14,000. We're expecting runway 25 left. And it's a little bit early to see the crew yet. Probably the next waypoint, roughly, at the decel point. Approach checklist is completed, altimeters are set. Abstract. Time to set the crew. Captain crew, please be seated for landing.
Units approach American 581, within about 5 minutes out the find of Landclass.
American 581, Phoenix approach, good evening. Effective visual approach for runway 25 left, feet, altimeter 297.
There's 10,000 cabin crew seated, lights can go on. I've seen some people turn on the continuing ignition at that point. I know we do it with the landing gear, so when the landing gear goes down then the continuing ignition goes on, unless there's some kind of rain or something. Towers 120.9. Airplane's accelerating to 210. . .
Cruise speed 210 knots. South 1650 to Park Chavo, heading 080, descend and maintain 5,000, reduce speed 210.
Park Chavo, heading 080 down to 5,000 and 210 knots, Southwest 1650.
Traffic.
Alright, heading 080 down to 5,000, speed 210.
Urgent 69er, descend and maintain 7,000.
Level change, and we'll take laps off. Speed checks, and laps on.
Delta 1650 contact. Phoenix approach 1040.
The second frequency for 1650. 2040.
Southwest 1650, contact Phoenix approach 120.40.
120.40, Southwest 1650. Ready to approach Southwest 1650, information by road descending 5,000, heading 080.
Southwest 1650, Phoenix virtual, descend and maintain 3,000.
So maintain 3,000, Southwest 1650. 3,000 feet, sir.
Southwest 1650, turn left, heading 340.
Heading 340, 1650. 340 is set. Doesn't do it.
Southwest 1650, turn left, heading 270, turn localizer, runway 25 left.
2500.
Left and 270 and current localizer runway 25 left. Southwest 1650. Approach road is set. And reduce that speed down to about 180. Flaps 5. Speed checks. Flaps 5.
Southwest 1650, on the roll at the airport, be 12 o'clock, 10 miles toward the field site.
Southwest 1650, we have it inside.
Southwest 1650, cleared visual approach, runway 25 left, contact tower 120.9, good night.
Cleared visual approach 25 left and tower 120.9, Southwest 1650. Phoenix Tower, Southwest 1650, visual runway 25 left.
Southwest 1650, Phoenix Tower, wind 310 runway 25 left, clear to land.
25 left, clear to land, Southwest 1650. Clear to land. And the checklist apart from the flaps.
Phoenix Tower, proposed by this with you, Echo 10, short 25, stop car.
Wait until we start the descent.
Port Belly 55, heavy. Cross runway 25 right at Echo 10.
Cross 25 right at Echo 10, and we don't have any taxi instructions, not 25 right at Echo 10.
Port Belly 55, roger. I'll sign them once you cross.
Okay, let it get down.
Good job.
Speed brake is out. Speed 160.
Yeah, good evening, Southwest 676, visual for runway 26.
3 green, we go flaps 15.
Southwest 676, Phoenix Tower, wind 310 runway 26, clear to land.
Clear to land 26, Southwest 676.
And the reroute speed is 141.
That's
That's your approach speed, sorry.
Ground America 2, we're vacated left.
41 sets.
Port Belly 55, taxi via Foxtrot, Paul 5, hold short, runway 25 left.
Plus 25.
Foxtrot, Golf 5, hold short,
5 dot speed.
Southwest 1185, runway 25
There's a wide
right,
dot, we'll
runway.
take flaps 40. 40 checks. Lane checklist, letting you down 3 green. Our continuous ignition is set. Speed brake is armed and flaps 40, green lights. Clear to land by airplane. And I'll take the throttle as well. .500 stable.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue. Sevens are just so easy to land. Minus 151.
Tower, Southwest 1185.
Bend your brake.
Holding short runway 25 right. At Echo 13.
Southwest 1185, wind 310 at 9, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 25 right, Southwest 1185.
Southwest 678, contact ground.
Go for the ground.
Over ground, let's see it, Southwest.
255.
Southwest 650, vacate right when able, taxi Foxtrot 9.
Taxi Foxtrot, Southwest 16.
Port Belly 55, heavy, cross runway 25, left echo 5, taxi hotel to parking.
Golf 5, 25 left, hotel to parking. Port Belly 55, thanks.
When the radar is off, let's clean her up. There's Foxtrot 3.
Southwest 1650, taxi Foxtrot 9.
We ended up facing the wrong direction, sorry about that. Can we cross that Foxtrot 3?
Southwest 1650, hold short runway 25 right.
Hold short 25 right, Southwest 16.
Southwest 1185, contact departure, good day.
Over to departure, Southwest 1185.
Southwest 1650, cross runway 25 right at Foxtrot 3, contact ground on the other side.
Cross runway 25 at Foxtrot 3 and we'll contact ground on the other side. Southwest 16. Ground is 132.55.
Tower American 2060, follows runway 26.
American 2260, Phoenix Tower, wind 310 at 9, runway 26, clear to land.
26, Mike.
Tower American 20.
Taxi.
Roger, looks like 25 right, and we'll call for United 570.
Ground Southwest 1650 on Echo 3, for the South 7.
Parking via Bravo Sierra Delta, Southwest 606. And Southwest 676, can we use Charlie to get over to Sierra? We're too far past Bravo, I think.
Yeah, Southwest 676. Yes, sir, no worries. Charlie, Sierra, Delta, and into the ramp.
Charlie Sierra, Delta to the ramp, thanks. 616. Delta 1999, heavy, fully ready, 26.
Delta 1999, contact Phoenix Tower 120, point 9, have a good flight.
29, thanks, great job, Delta 1999, heavy.
We'll see you.
Ground Southwest 16.
Alright.
Is this Southwest 1650 calling?
1650 FM.
Southwest 1650, taxi to parking via Delta, just go left on Delta 2 there.
Left Delta 2 via Delta 2 to parking, Southwest 1650.
Clock Southwest 7419 with I Harbour to
LAX.
787 is allowed.
This looks like it's Alpha Romeo Golf 2419. I have no flight plan on file for you, sir. Do you want to try to refile?
It was Southwest 3419.
Yeah, I have a 2419. You're logged in as Alpha Romeo Golf 2419. No flight plan filed.
Oh, okay. Phoenix Ground United 1469 is pushback off of gate 6, ready for taxi, runway 25 right.
United 1469, 25 right, taxi via Echo.
Taxi 25 right via Echo, United 1469.
Phoenix Ground United 523, clearance O'Hare.
United 523 cleared to the O'Hare International Airport via the Misterville 1 departure. JARPA transition. Then is filed. Flying via the SID. Departure frequency 119.2, clock 0730.
Yeah, 523 is cleared Chicago O'Hare, Misterville 1 departure, JARPA, climb via the SID, departure frequency 119.2, clock 0730.
United 523, read back correct. Back runway 25 right for departure. Push and start your ignition. Advise on this frequency when ready to taxi.
27 right, United 523.
Ground American 2260 on Bravo 892 gate Bravo 14. American 2260 Phoenix ground, good evening, taxi to parking via Charlie 8, then left on Charlie and into the ramp. Charlie 8, Charlie, and ramp, American 2260. Southwest 2419, it looks like you're ready with a flight plan. You ready to copy your clearance?
Yeah, sure.
Southwest 2419, is that affirmative? You ready to copy?
Yeah, 2419, ready to copy.
Southwest 2419, you're cleared to Los Angeles International Airport via the Kings 2 departure message transition, then is filed. I'm via the SID. Departure frequency is 07, correction, it is 119.2. Your squawk is 770.
Come to a stop here, just letting this guy out.
Southwest 2419, clear to LAX via
Break the
to
set.
Matthew and 5 MB speed, departure 19.2, squawk 0770.
Southwest 2419, read back correct. Spec runway 25 right for departure. Push to start your discretion, including if you need to push back into Romeo. Advise and ready to taxi on this frequency.
Right to far right, and I'll call you for taxi.
I don't need to wait for him.
That is 1469. Contact Phoenix Tower 120.9.
Phoenix Tower 120.9, thanks. Remain 69.
That's Terminal 2. We're going off to Terminal 1. Or 4. Thanks, United.
Phoenix Grand United 573 ready to taxi. Information Charlie.
Let's see, is this United 573 or United 520? Correction, 523.
This is United 573.
United 573, runway 25 right, taxi via Echo.
Echo to 25 right, United 573.
Short that a bit.
Around American 581 off of runway 25.
Parking brakes are set.
Taxi Bravo 8.
APU is
Correction,
on the
581,
bus.
taxi to parking via Charlie.
Cabin crew, disarm doors, cross track. Okay. Our locks are off, we can drop these. Just going to leave the APU on for a little bit since it is 39 degrees Celsius out there. And there we go. Southwest 1650 Boeing 737-800 from Los Angeles to Phoenix, Arizona, where the temperature is 102 Fahrenheit. Apparently they want the back door as well. Ground power's in. And the clock finishes 1 hour and 25 minutes. That's essentially the same as the good old Sydney to Melbourne run. Los Angeles to Phoenix, Arizona. Thanks for that, Grant Miller. hope you enjoy the flying with us on Friday Night Operations, Phoenix, Arizona. I've been Musical Aviator, and I'll see you guys next time we do decide to fly. It may well be during the UK live over there in the UK, and also the voice codec tests at about 11 PM on Sunday. We're also doing Milk Run Monday, going up to probably Hamilton Island at this point. Do need to do a test, which I'm probably going to do right about now. I'm just going to grab some lunch, and then I'm going to jump back in the sim, make sure that Hamilton Island is working. I'm not going to do that in the stream, because it might not be working. Anyway, I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for flying with me. Ciao for now.